All right. So you guys go to the market, and just for funsies, one person out of you guys decide who. Make me an investigation roll.
I got a pretty high investigation.
I got a +6 on
proficient,
investigation.
dude.
I'm proficient too.
Yeah, my investigation's only
I only
+2.
got +5.
I got
You wanna
+2.
do yours?
Sure.
And TK, do you have your Dungeon Master's Guide on you?
I do not,
No.
unfortunately.
Well,
Can I do the?
What were you looking
you
for?
still got that bardic inspiration
Can I
too.
use that though?
I don't know.
That wore off.
Oh, did
Probably
it?
did.
Yeah, it only lasts like a little bit.
Like 10 minutes.
Were you holding that down?
Hmm?
You're
Oh,
still
no.
holding it. I do not, Wilson. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, I'm just.
Were you looking for something specific in there, or?
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
I have one, actually. I forgot.
Okay.
Look at those trip
I-
25s right there, dude.
Ooh,
Those are all separate.
fucking dirty, man.
All right. So Knox keeps his eye out for just the store that piques his interest the most. The place where he looks and he's like, ooh, I want to spend some money there. And you see a man with a well-built, established stall who looks to be selling different kinds of armor and shields.
Heskar, I found your place.
I
see him salivating.
I can smell that high carbon. steel.
I don't even like register his comments. I just fucking beeline it, and I just I get like right up to the fucking armors, and I just start analyzing the shit out of them, looking for proper armors and such. And then after a second, I'm like, sorry, good sir.
Aye, what you be wanting today, laddie? And he turns around. This short little guy with red hair, balding on top, but he's got a great big bushy beard. And he's only about, 4.5 foot tall. And you can see from the bulbous, compact little nose and the big bushy eyebrows on his face that this guy's a dwarf.
Is he a dwarf? Okay.
Oh my god. I'm like,
I think they prefer little people.
Have you read that in your book?
Fine, sir. What sort of
You
heavy
did read about
armors,
I did really read
Or-
about dwarves.
Talk to him about justice.
weapons,
Yeah, dwarf and
or
justice.
shields do you have?
Well, I deal mostly in the defensive type of armor these days. Be happy to take a look if you'd like. And he motions over to all of his different wares. And he has... I'm going to list what he has, and then I can go back over any of it, list any prices like that. We're just going to try and do it like that. He's got any different piece of adamantine armor, armor +1, half plate, a winged helm, any piece of mithril armor, plate, a shield +1, and he also just sells raw silver ingots.
I want +1 armor.
I don't know if you
What
can use it though.
Better +1 or adamantine.
Well, I mean,
What is it made
I don't know what adamantine weapons.
I can look it up.
Adamantine weapons,
Is it just
weapons,
an
not
adamantium
armor. Weapons give you the ability to overcome bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing with a non-magical weapon. So, normally bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing on some monsters, it says resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from a non-magical weapon.
Right.
But adamantine weapons overcome that, even if they're normal or non-magical.
Gotcha.
The Dungeon Master's Guide says adamantine armor, while you're wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
Right.
Nice.
I don't know. I think I'd what about mithril? What does that do again?
Mithril is
Is it just lighter?
lighter. It doesn't lose its durability.
Mm-hmm.
It's just lighter.
Okay.
I think.
Lights of feathers.
So would a mithril suit a heavy armor make it medium armor then?
A mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks or has a strength requirement. The mithril version of the armor doesn't.
Right. So no strength requirement, no stealth disadvantage.
Okay.
And mithril armor can be the equivalent of medium or heavy, but not hide armor.
Gotcha. So what does he got for mithril armor?
Any different piece of mithril armor is going to be 500 gold per piece.
Okay.
What
But you have to pay the base price for the armor itself.
My fine man, what can you tell me about this winged helmet?
All that it says is just a winged helmet. It doesn't.
Oh, oh shit.
In 3.5, helmets added 1 to your concentration.
Well, I mean, concentrations, but I guess. Yeah, you're going off of that one thing, right?
Yeah. It just says that it's gallant and flamboyant. But there's nothing to look up for it. There's no attributes to it. It's just a winged helmet.
Okay.
Just a winged helm.
So
And you had shield. You had +1 shields, and then what else was there
+1
besides
armor.
mithril and adamantine armor and +1
armor.
armor?
Half plate, regular plate. You guys remember most of it, it sounds like.
Okay.
Iron ingots.
The armor
silver
+1.
ingots.
Oh, silver ingots. You said
Yeah,
how much?
silver ingots.
How much for those silver ingots?
Well, I'll be selling silver for about 5 gold per pound.
Oh.
Is there a mithril plate mail set anywhere?
I'm loading up.
Does sound like fucking
Well, I've only got about 4 pounds on me, lad.
the French guy.
I will take.
Making it 20 gold for all of it.
I will take your entire stock.
Just gives a big hearty laugh, swipes the gold out of your hand, and starts piling the silver ingots onto the counter in front of him.
And
I just want to find Crone.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, between the when you last checked in with him and the end of the fight, he just caught back up with you, and when you were skinning and doing all the harvesting, he kind of like was interested in pecking at the doppelganger because it was now dead and carrion. So he was trying to see how tasty it was.
And, and now he absorbed,
Inquisitive, aren't you, Crone?
he absorbed his essence, and now Crowlin is a doppelganger.
Quintessential.
I want to ask this dude if he has a mithril set of plate mail.
Ooh, that's gonna be expensive.
I think I have something in the back, but that would be 2,000 gold.
Oof. It's a little too rich for my blood.
You can ask me for some.
I've only got, well, not only, but I've got, how much? 1106.
I could spare you if you. I got more than that. I can give you 1,000 because I'll have 500.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You protect me.
Yeah, I'll protect the shit out of you, man. I'll protect the shit out of the whole party.
Yeah, as long as you use it for good.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. You want to do that then?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll give you 2,000, or I'll give you 1,000. So
I'll give
taking-
you. I'll give you this 106 I got left, just as a start to the paying off the debt.
Okay.
So, I will buy that mithril plate mail, and would you give me any sort of discount if I trade in my probably battered by now scale mail?
Let's see.
You'll have 0 then.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still on the up because like I was like less than that like when we started, so I was like I'm still fine.
Melee classes are expensive classes.
Yeah, so like my class I can just find my components on the earth. So as long as I keep doing checks and stuff.
And as long as you keep distance between you and your opponent, you
Yeah.
should be okay.
Yeah, I cast my armor.
He'll take 25 gold off the price of the transaction.
Okay, and I guess you get another 25 gold.
Okay.
So it'll be 1975 together.
Yep. So let me see here. I gotta do a little bit of math.
659.
Do you have anything for any type of splint mail?
Is Splint medium?
Splint is actually heavy.
Yeah.
You already gave me 106 plus 25.
If you do not, I can certainly look for. Perhaps you said half. You have half plate.
Okay. Gotta reference a bunch of different stuff here.
I think he said half. He has half plate, right?
Yeah, he's got half plate.
Okay.
Shit, I just forgot my math. It was 106 plus 25
Out of
1,000.
yes.
Um.
Minus 25. So I owe you 869. $69, dude.
It's my favorite number.
Mine's 420.
No,
Mine's actually 42,069.
I thought for sure you were gonna go with 1488 for a second there. I was about to kick you out of my house.
my favorite number is 198002.
That's my favorite number too. No one's gonna get what we're saying. But all I will
There's a
say
story
is
about Rob.
the year 1980-02. She was a
year.
fat chick, but her tits were huge.
That was the best. Hey.
That was a really good day.
Wilson, if he has, perhaps,
Were you asking about split mail, TK?
yeah, because you said that he had +1 armor for like medium and heavy.
Any piece of +1 armor is going to be 5,000 gold per, plus the base cost of the armor.
Okay.
Plate mail's 18 AC, right?
I can look it up.
Plate mail is 18. No dex to it.
Okay. If it's mithril, does it let you though?
No.
Okay.
No, the only thing about Mithril is that plate would normally confer you with a disadvantage to stealth, which is already negated by something else that you have.
Okay.
How much is the +1 shield? Is that 5,000 as well?
That's only 500.
500.
Do you have that one, Glenn?
Oh yeah, I have 1350.
Oh,
13. He gave us.
Oh,
we
yeah.
each got 1250.
that's right.
Adamantine pieces are 500 gold per, plus the base cost of the armor.
Right, and the mithril was.
Mithril was 500 as well.
Okay. I will take +1 shield.
Okay.
So I'll buy the. I'll look for one that I could maybe just redo the stylings on it at a later time. Just kind of like to have some Gond sort of things to it. But yeah, I look for just a +1 shield, and I take that.
I got a couple things.
Yeah, there's one that's really simple and doesn't have any sort of styling on the front, so you can just fill that in yourself.
TK, I got a couple things I'd like you to do to my armor too if you find the time.
Your mithril plate.
Yeah.
There's no way I would know how to even make that.
No, just like modify it. Not like change the metal at all. I just want
That'd be risky.
some leather put between the plates to soften the noise. You know what I mean?
It's already not.
You don't need that,
You don't
Sean.
need that.
Oh. Well, how about painting it black?
I mean, that'd probably be more in his department, but sure, we can try something. I mean,
Would you be willing to
If anything,
darken
I'm-
my armor?
Sure.
my good man, you wouldn't happen to be. You wouldn't.
That was me and Crowan. I was feeding Crowan.
You wouldn't happen to be from north of here. I believe the city of Yormond, by chance.
Aye! Spent my formative years there. Beautiful place.
I believe
I don't
believe
speak
so.
Dwarven. Oh, actually, I do.
By any chance, is there any sort of things I could learn from you, or perhaps if I were to visit Yormond, to further my craftsmanship? I'm a fellow smith myself.
How do you now? And he gives you a look up and down. And just kind of like notices some of the evidence of like soot on your fingers, the hammer at your side, just the pieces of evidence that he can visually see on you, and says, "You do look like the type. I think there's some you could learn. Always something you could learn from a dwarf."
Well, if you happen to be in town or find yourself heading to Hearthmount, I'd be willing to compensate you for your time.
So I can change your color for an hour.
Oh, there's nothing more permanent.
All right. So anybody else doing anything here with this guy?
No, but I would like to go find my horsey after I get changed into my shiny new armor.
Oh yeah, and I want to find that ass.
All right. So you guys recover your mounts.
I give that ass a nice pat.
My horse is probably really mad still. He always is. But I guess I want to try to bond with him some more.
It's not that he's always mad. It's just you're always in his face, and maybe he doesn't like that.
Maybe
Be my friend!
Give him some space.
Well, you just had like 3 days of space.
After parting companies with him, there's nothing else really in the marketplace, right? Besides
Nothing of note. No.
Nothing of note. Okay, I just walk back to Gregory's.
That's the inn, right?
Yep.
Innkeeper.
Whoever's there, Gregory or his wife, I just give them a nod, and just toss them like 10 gold for a room. How much was it per room?
This is 4.
It was 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, he gave you 8 for 2 rooms.
He said a fortnight. How long is that?
2 weeks. So you guys will have some downtime.
Right. Damn it! I don't have a forge in town. Otherwise, I'd probably use the downtime to
Can
fix
I
something.
request something?
You might be able to find one,
I-
but you don't have like all your
I-
resources.
Right.
that you
I only have
at
the
home.
silver that he got and whatever I can buy in town.
Would you want to make those batarangs?
We'll see what.
Plans are back at the keep.
That's right, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, plans are back at the keep.
Same with the grapple gun.
I had something myself that I was thinking about. And Wilson, you can say if it's possible or not, but you don't wear armor, right?
Nox wears cloth. Yeah.
You wear cloth armor. Okay. I guess my thought for you was trying to reinforce that cloth armor, maybe make it +1 cloth armor, but I guess I don't know if that would be more of like a tailoring kind of thing. I was thinking more just kind of reinforcing it like metal strippings in like the joints, but we'll see. What was your thing?
I grabbed the fur that I got from Munst, and I give it to Heskar. I say, and I give him my dagger, my focus dagger. I say, I'd like to commemorate his honorable death and put this on my weapon.
It's noble of you. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Don't worry, any material cost will be covered. He was my ally as well. So yeah, I'll toss enough money to cover whatever Gregory wants for us to. Well, I know. I guess I was gonna check out what the guild place was. Yeah,
Because the government is kind of changing over in the city, and you guys helped facilitate the downfall of Blackwell and everything. He's giving you free lodging and food.
Okay. Appreciate it, Gregory. I still tip him 10 gold for the efforts.
We're pretty generous.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and find somewhere in town that at least I have, the capability of fulfilling Nox's request. And yeah, I guess in that regard, just I guess I don't know what I can do with the silver, but
Well, we can save all the downtime stuff for just
Yeah,
like,
we can do it. We can. I
even
can
when
talk
we're
to
not
you.
playing. I can just text or talk to some of you guys about what you want to do.
Yeah, that's
That'll
fine.
work.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
And we still have to bury Munst.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give him a proper send off.
We can do that.
Send him down the river.
We can do that later when we reconvene with those other guys proper, I guess, or we can just like talk about it next time.
Yeah, because this is all in like the 24 hours after your fight with Blackwell.
Right.
Right.
Well, for the
But it's
rest of
almost
the day, I want to just try to train and bond with my horse, I guess, and then
All right,
once that's
make an animal
done-
handling check.
Animal handle. Okay. Once it gets closer to nightfall, I want to. Ooh, a 19. Finally! Once it gets closer to nightfall, I just want to head to the inn and play dragon chess with whoever's there until it's bedtime.
So you spend a good amount of the day after your visit to the market on top of your warhorse, and you don't do anything fancy. You just go outside of town with him and just at a very casual pace, not even like trotting, just walk back and forth, up and down. Like you're all you're doing is just getting him used to like you being on top of him, riding him and giving him the simple kind of commands like that. It's just like first day of boot camp kind of stuff, you know? So after many hours outside working with your horse, it's nice to come back to a warm sort of atmosphere where you can play a game of recreation and get a good meal in you and just relax for the night.
Damn straight.
Yep.
King of comfy right now.
All right.
Everything's coming up, Wainwright.
Yep.